Roger, how are you? Yes, sir. How are you? I did. I kept falling asleep. Oh, was it 50? Yes. You know what? They keep you busy. They really keep me busy. Thank you.
But I like to try to keep because it's raining tonight, so people don't leave it outside. So I just laying alone out in the water, moving this way.
I'm Maersk Alabama, executive editor of the Herald-Star, and welcome to a very special edition of Ohio Valley this week. I'm joined by my good friend Paul Jan.
Ross, good evening. How are you?
Very good. This is a very great evening. The night is finally here. It's Captain Richard Phillips appearing as part of the Herald-Star Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce Speaker Series.
There are tickets still available as of now, but I have a feeling we're going to be pretty well sold out by the time he goes to the high school around 7 o'clock or so.
Right, we're expecting a very big crowd tonight, and that's a great thing for the community. You know, it's a chance to hear a person who has had a role on the world stage right here in Steubenville.
Just in a brief meeting with him as he came down to start meeting the folks, he is just the genuine article, just as regular a blue-collar guy as anybody you ever met who worked in the mill, I find.
Right, and he has such a great story to tell. Not only if you discount the fact that he was held captive by the pirates, he's a sailor, he's a ship captain. It's a great story.
This is a guy who drives, 400-foot-long ocean ships going. I mean, what a cool guy to talk to.
Right. Okay, we're outside on the porch of the beautiful Garrett House, which is part of Bayberry Bed and Breakfast here in downtown Steubenville. In just a minute, we're going to go inside and get to meet some of the people who are here at this reception.
We have quite the VIP group coming in. They are getting their books. They're getting to meet Captain Phillips, getting some signatures on some items, DVDs, books. And I get the feeling that he probably has never met a person who isn't a friend, so it's going to be quite interesting to watch that interaction as these people move through this evening.
Right. So, we're glad you're with us on this very special edition of Ohio Valley this week. We're inside the beautiful Garrett House with Jill and Dave Matthews. Now, Dave is with the health plan of the Upper Ohio Valley, and thanks to the health plan of the Upper Ohio Valley, high school students in our area are going to have a very, very special experience tonight, right, Dave?
Exactly. I understand we have about 250 students that will be in attendance tonight.
Right. Now, you wanted to become involved with this series after you attended the Tony Mendez lecture, right?
Right. I found it very interesting, and I thought when I was approached about this, a great idea to bring high school students into some up-to-date history that they won't have to read out of a book.
What do you think makes this series so special?
Well, they bring in some very interesting speakers that and particularly when there's been movies made about it, the younger folks can relate to it a lot better than if they read something out of a book, although you can do that as well.
All right.
Hopefully they will.
All right. Jill, Dave, Matthew, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're outside the Garrett House with Jim Emmerling from M Media. And Jim is one of the new members on our committee this year. Jim, you've been excited about this series from the very beginning. Tell us why.
Well, actually, Ross, it's truly the best thing that this area has ever done. Culturally, I mean, if you're in a large city, you hope for things like this. We're in a small city, and we have things like this. So, I mean, it's just something that's it's classic. It's just good stuff. It's good stuff.
Jim, you did get to spend a little bit of time with Captain Phillips as kind of an ambassador last night. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts about it.
Extremely down to earth. I mean, quality individual, witty, fun. Kind of guy you just want to hang out with at a bar on the weekend. Just a good guy. Just a good guy.
All right, we're joined now by Riley Slife. Riley lives in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. He's with us tonight. And Riley, why would you travel that far to see this presentation?
Well, I was just, my aunt and uncle told me about this, and I was just very interested. I saw the movie, read a few things on Captain Phillips, and I'm just very interested in what already did, and I like to come here in person.
Right now, Riley's aunt and uncle, Suzanne Kresser, Ken Perkins, Suzanne, member of the committee, fantastic amount of work for the committee. So that's good.
As far as, do you prefer reading? Do you prefer the movies? Or are you one of those guys who says the movie's never as good as the book? Tell us a little about your thoughts there.
I prefer reading, hands down. I'm a big reader. I like to read, but usually they're better than the movies. So I like to compare them, but I like reading better than watching movies.
Great. Now, have you had a chance to see Captain yet?
No, not yet. I'm waiting in line.
All right. Well, we're not going to keep you. Great. All right. Thanks, Ray.
Riley Slike, thanks for joining us tonight. Steubenville Mayor Dominic Mucci joins us now, and Mayor, tell us, what does having an event like this mean to the city?
Well, really, it has a tremendous impact to our community, let alone the educational value that it brings to our community. It also brings entertainment to our community, and our citizens reach out for that. So this is filling a void within our community, and we love every minute of it. And we hope that it will continue.
Mr. Mayor, you have a little presentation you're going to be making to the Captain here in a couple of minutes.
Yes, I will be presenting him with the key to the city of Steubenville. And people might wonder why I would want to present a key to basically a stranger to our community. But what he represents and the tragedy that he went through, and he took human lives into consideration over his own life. That's what America's made about, and that's what Steubenville's all about. Not too bad.
Hey, I was capable of driving, but I'm a respectable guy that I am.
I love when people drive with me.
Oh, yeah.
I go out and I'll tell my wife, okay, I'm driving. And then they have to go, here's the keys. I'm not driving anymore. You should have let me have another drink.
So it's nice.
Well, she can't drink anymore too anyway. She's
capture the apparent leader of the pirates. Crew members attempted to trade the captured pirate for Phillips, but after they released their captive, the pirates refused to honor their deal and fled with Phillips in a small lifeboat. What followed was an ordeal that became a fight for survival and a battle of wills between Phillips and the pirates. The Navy arrived and negotiations began.
start living my life. So I took a few jobs, and one of them was driving a taxi in Arlington, Massachusetts. One day, I'm coming back from Logan Airport about 10 in the morning, and I'm coming through the back door from Boston Logan Airport, what we call Chelsea, coming through there. Not the greatest neighborhood. I learned that later when I lived there. And this guy hails me over, and he's dressed in a leather coat, collar, button-down shirt, shined leather shoes, and pressed dungarees that impressed me in 1975, so I picked him up. Once he got in the cab, I said, where do you want to go? And he says, I'm looking for some action. I said, well, Well, what kind of action are you looking for? And he told me, I'm looking for broads and I'm looking for booze. Well, I said, I might know a place like that. So I took him to the Boston Combat Zone where all the strip clubs used to be. I don't recall how I knew about it, probably a friend had told me. So I go to work. I hand my wife a honey-do list. And when I return, she hands it back to me with more on it. Now, it does have its advantages. While millions of people deal every day with morning and afternoon rush hour traffic, all I have to do is roll out of the rack or climb a ladder.
I just got a picture with one of the students. This guy? Yes, sir. Thank you. I did like it.
This is my mom. I want to
Yeah, because they have.
This is amazing.
Now you really got to talk to him.